James Melendez. Welcome to the tasting table. These four wines from Cherry Pie next. For Pinot Noir 21 vintage, I'll give you my thoughts, impressions, point score, and which is my favorite. Stay tuned. Please give a like and subscribe to this channel. Four different wines from Cherry Pie. I've seen this in the marketplace quite prominently placed in many retailers. So I'm going to talk first about the Tri-County Pinot Noir, which is in my glass already. And so this is the only screw cap wine. Here is the front label and here's a back label. So it's going to be sourced from three different counties. That is 39% of this is coming from San Luis Obispo County, 37% from Santa Barbara, and 24% from Carneros, 14% ABV. Now it's 14% ABV, a $19.99 suggested retail price point. And so this is a wine that spends 9 months in a combination of French and American oak, and 30% of that is new oak. This is vinified in terms of county. But here we go with this wine. And so this is giving a character of black cherry notes, freshly ground spices, a very nice exhilarating character on the nose, graphite, as well as dried red floral. Next is the palate characterization. The character on the palate is tart black cherry, dried herbs, bay leaf, pepper, as well as clove notes and a bit of graphite as well. So this wine is 91 points out of 100 points. Next is the 21 San Pablo Bay Vineyard Carneros front label, and here's a back label for you to look at here. These three wines here have the same vinification, which is open top, punchy ends, and surly on the entire aging for these wines. And so on this wine, San Pablo Bay, so there's two wines that are mini Carneros wines. One is on the Sonoma side, one is on the Napa side. And so I think it's a very fantastic place to grow Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Pinot Blanc, which there's not a lot of, but it's the apt climate. It's one of my favorite areas for Pinot Noir and Chardonnay in California. Now the wine, additional notes on this wine is 14.5% ABV, a $58 suggested retail price point. And this wine is spending time in 50% new American and French oak. So very nice fresh character of tart cherry, morello cherry, as well as fresh red rose petals, suede, stone orchard in autumn time, and spices. Next is the palate characterization. So the palate is very expressive. On this I'm getting red cherry notes, ground clove, pepper, spice, and dried red rose petal. This wine is 92 points out of 100 points. And next will be the Toro Hills Vineyard Carneros Pinot Noir. Now here's the Toro Hills Pinot Noir 21 vintage, back label for you to look at here. I'll pour this in my wine glass. And so this is from the Sonoma side of Carneros. So I definitely think the best Pinot Noir, in my opinion, often comes from Carneros. So this wine is 14.9% ABV, $55 suggested retail, 10 months in 100% French oak, 30% of this is new. So I think it's a nice appropriate color, so a nice mid-garnet colorization. So on this I'm getting a character of crushed red candy, cherry, leathery suede notes, espresso, and violets. Next is a palate characterization. So this does not taste like it's Brethren Pinot Noir. This is a very different wine altogether. Black fruit notes, red tea, pepper, ground clove, graphite, and violets. And so obviously it shows that Pinot Noir, even in a same region, tastes differently and expressed differently, and that's exactly what wine does. And so this wine is 92 points out of 100 points. And next is the Russian River Pinot Noir. So Huckleberry Snodgrass is 100% French oak, 30% of that is new Russian River Valley. This wine is a 14.5% ABV, a $58 suggested retail price point. And so this wine is again, that nice garnet colorization, mid-garnet colorization. So very beautiful character, red cherry, morello red cherry, red bramble, suede, spice core, and fresh and dried red rose petal. Next is the palate characterization. This wine is expressive of, again, morello red cherry, clove, dried herbs, graphite, and violets. This wine is 93 points out of 100 points. So based on my point score, you probably have guessed already which is my favorite of these Pinot Noir, and it's definitely the Huckleberry Snodgrass. So the further character of this wine is it's just a sublime, beautiful, gorgeous Pinot Noir. And I usually levitate towards the character of, say, the graphite centering of Carneros wines, but I think to me this is just exquisite in terms of its dynamical complexity. I think it's absolutely glorious, fantastic, delightful. So more information on the producer down below. Questions and comments, please let us down below as well. please give a like, subscribe to this channel. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. In the meantime, you'll find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. I will see you very soon. Santé.